Very good afternoon, children. Today's class, let me go for the new academic year syllabus 21-22 Mathematics Part 1 syllabus, that is playing with numbers. If you don't have textbook, just to follow the PDF, children. Morning I have sent for you. Overall is there, children, that is Mathematics Part 1 full is there. Just you put a glance on that PDF, children. Now, today's first topic or first lesson in Mathematics Part 1 is playing with number. This comes under an arithmetic question. Already you have learned in your lower classes, means basic classes, you have learned the different types of numbers. That is even numbers, odd numbers, natural numbers, prime numbers, even the mixed fraction, proper fraction. Those concepts and all you have learned. Based on that concept, just you know the place values of any different numbers. Let me play the numbers. Play the numbers. How we have to play the number? By taking the place value table and by taking the alphabets, we have to play the numbers. Let me see children how to play. Before that, we have to take as a name the place value of a digit. Place value of a digit. Already you know that the place value of any digit of a given number, the place value of a digit, any number, place means it is to place there and vital role, means important role is there, important role in knowing its position, By taking the different numbers, we can find out we can play the number as it is playing as a very important role in knowing the different number, knowing its position, of any particular number. Just for example, we have to take the number. We have to take one number. As you know, the numbers, different numbers you have studied. Which number we have to take in 576? I am going to take the number. As you know that this 576, you know very well to read the number. So because 6 is in the ones place. From the right to the left, we have to read the digit. 576 if you have taken, 5 is in 100 place. So 6 is in what areas? From here onwards we have to count. This is the ones, this is the tens, and this is the 100 is the. So easily we can read the number as an 576. So how many hundreds are there here? 5 hundreds are there. Again, how many tens are there? 7 tens are there. Again, how many ones are there? Means 6 ones are there. Means place value of a digit in a number, it can play a very important, a vital role, also we can say important role in knowing its position. Now we have to say this: 5 hundreds are there. 5 hundreds are there. So that should be multiplied with 5 into 100. We get as an 5. Similarly, 7 is there. 7 is what a tens place is there. 7 tens is there. So we have to multiply 7 into 10. That is 70 10. Again 6 1. So we have to take 6 into 1 is equal to 6. By knowing its position, easily we can find out the value. 5 is in the 100, 7 is in the tens, and 6 is in the ones is there here. So now in this chapter, that is playing with the number, we will find the number against each alphabet. By taking the different alphabets, how the number should be placed by using the fundamental operation, that is addition, subtraction and division, multiplication and division. Multiplication is that, and we have to find out the division. By taking the different alphabet, that is small letter alphabets or the capital letter alphabets we are taking, and we are placing, instead of in numbers we are playing the alphabets, and we have to find out the alphabets, whether we have to take as an addition we have to take, or the subtraction we have to take, or the multiplication and the division. Let me see each other what is that concept means. So here against each alphabet given in the question involve the four fundamental I told, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and the division. These are the four fundamental operations. By taking these four fundamental operations against of each alphabet in the numbers, both the numbers also and the alphabet also we are taking, and we are applying it. Let me take, and also the study of the divisibility, as you have learned in the lower classes, divisibility of a numbers, divisibility of numbers. Which are the divisibility of a numbers? As we have to take here, we have to take the 2, 3, 5, 9 and 10. Not only by taking the alphabets in the numbers, we have to apply the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Even in this chapter, we have to take the study of the divisibility of the numbers. Which are those? Means 2, 3, 5, 9 and 10 children. So here any number, what happen? Any number if we have taken children, any number, the value of a digit, the value of a particular digit, the value of a digit, any digit children, either the 0, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, any digit whatever, in a particular place. In a particular place is called, it's a place value, is called its place value. Yes, of course, this is a correct term. We know that. For example, I told the 570, this is 5 is in the 100, 7 is in the tens, and 1 is in the ones place is there. RS 6 is in the 1 there. So any number, the value of the digit in a particular place. For example, I have taken 253. I have taken. Here, you know that easily you can say this is the ones is there, this is the tens and this is 100. Can you say 2 is in the ones? No, because from the lowest to the highest place we have to read the digit. So here from the right to the left, what happen? Value will be increasing. The place value of the digit is what happens? Increasing is there. And a particular place is there. So E is called as a place value. That's why we have to say 3 is in the ones place only. Again 5 is in the tens place only. Again 2 is in the 100 place only. We can't change the place values. We have to change the place values. Means for this number we have to take 352. Now see, here 2 is in the 100, but 2 here is what happened? Ones place is there. Here 5 is there, tens only. Again 3 became here 100. But in this, we can't change the place value, because this digit having their own place value, that is the ones, and this digit is in their own place value, that is an tens system, and this digit is in 100. If we can take the any other number, then they can change their place values. But here also we can't change the place values, as it is ones is 10, and this is another number, and this is the another number. So now let me take what are the numbers and what are the alphabets we have to place it by using these four fundamental operations and playing with the numbers children. So let me go for the numbers in this section. What we have to take the numbers. So we will learn how to find the missing numerals. We will learn how to find the missing numerals. You know that in English missing letters. Okay, fill up the missing letter. Like this, missing numerals. Let us know the missing numerals represented by alphabets. Represented by alphabets. Which type of an alphabet? So either we have to take the capital or else we have to take the small letters also. Both also we have to use in where in sums. Means they are giving us some problems. That is nothing but playing with the numbers. In sums involving any four fundamental operation, either the addition or the subtraction, multiplication or division. Four fundamental operations. You know the four fundamental operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. By using these four fundamental operations, missing numerals to be represented, alphabets in the sums, that should be involved either the four fundamental operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication or else a division. Before doing so, let us first have a quick recall on some fundamental rules we have to take here. Regarding these concept, what happened by placing of a digit in a two-digit number. Suppose one-digit number if you have taken, easily we can say, suppose 4 is there, easily we can say the place value of this digit. What is the digit here? The place value is a 1 is there here. Suppose if you have taken, so we have to mention the place value of this digit as a is there. How many A's are there this year? 1 A is there or 4 A is there. Because here the place value of this digit is in a what? 1 is there. Like this tens also, like this 100 also will get it. So that concept we have read. So let us first have a quick recall on some fundamental rules we have to follow regarding the placing of a digit, regarding the placing of a digit in a 2 or a 3 digit. We have to follow some rules how we have to place each other. Okay, let me follow the rules together. What rules we have to place here? The first rule. Rule 1 also we can see. Rule 1 what is? The digit we are using. What type of digits we are using is the digits we use. Which are the digits also we are using here? Already I told in the basic class. Which are the digits we use are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Still more are there. Starting is what is 0. Also a digit is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this what happened, the digit will be increasing is there here. So the second rule we have to follow. First we have taken the digit is there. Second what we have to follow is the place value of a digit. Yeah, this is very important. The place value of a digit. The place value of a digit depends upon the particular position. Depends upon its position. Yes, we have to find out the digit means the place value of any particular digit. What is there? Depend upon its position. Depend upon its position. We have to take what position is there that particular digit. You know already. For example, here I am taking here example. What example we have to write? Let us say in the 2-digit number. Any one 2-digit number we have to take. In the 2-digit number. 2-digit number I am going to take that 2-digit number we are taking. What is the position of that particular level? So 2-digit number is what here? 67 is a 2-digit number. Here the place value of a 6 and the place value of a 7. The place value of 7 is what here? 1's there. So 7 is in 1's place is there. 1's place. So we have to write here 7 into 1. 7 into 1, that is equal to 7. How many 1's are there? 7 1's are there. Now we have to pass on the next place value of any particular digit, that is 6 is in a digit is there. conception of this as you know, this is in a ones and this is in a what here? Tens we have to say it. So 6 is in tens. 6 is in 10. So 6 to be multiplied with the 10. So that will become as in what is 60 tens are there. 6 tens are there. And here the value of 6 is 6 into 10 and the 7 is in what? 7 into 1. In generally, we have to write as a one general formula. One general identification we have to take here. In general, if we have a number having a generally or in general, if we have this number only, we are taking 2-digit number if they have given me. So what type of an we have? We having A is at the tens place. Generally, A is at the tens place. A is at the tens place is there because A comes under what? 6. See how many tens are there? See here, A is at the tens place and B is I'm writing here. I'll write in the next line chapter. Next time write. B is, see, A is at tens place. Once again I'm writing A is at tens place and B is at ones place. B is at ones place. So now we have to write down generally what we are doing. The number is represented. Then the number is 2-digit number. When the number is represented, generally we have it. The number is represented. What we have represented as a 10A. 10A plus of an A B because here what A value we have because this is an A once we have to write B once again A tens 10 A's are there. Here the B value what happened? A is at the tens place and the B is at the ones place. This is a very important concept that you have to write this. A is in the tens place is there and B is in the ones place is there where A is not equal to 0. Should not keep as in 0 in the tens place here. Because here the 2-digit number we have taken. If we have taken the 2-digit number, if we can write this means there is a ones place is in a 0 is there and tens place is in a 2 is there. Suppose if we have taken 0 and 2 means it will become as a 1-digit number but it will not become as a 2-digit number. So that's why we have to write A should be not equal to 0 when you have considered the 2-digit number. Because once we are writing the 2 means we will write like this. Or else we can write like this. And sometimes it is a 1-digit number but we are considering the 2-digit number as A is at the tens place and B is at the 1 place. Then the number is represented by 10A plus of an A B. Again B is in the ones place, A is in the tens place is there where A is not equal to 0. Suppose if you have considered in a rule 3-digit number if you are going to consider here. Let me take in the 3-digit number. In the 3-digit, any 3-digit number we have to take. There we have to place the 3 values we get because A, B, C also will get. A should be in the 100, B should be in the ones and B should be in the tens and C should be in the ones. Like we see in the 3-digit number, the place value, any number you have to take children. Suppose I am going to take here 3-digit number as in a 398 I am taking here. As 8 is in the ones place, 9 is in the tens place, 3 should be in the 100 places there. So 3 hundreds are there, 3 hundreds, again 9 tens and 8 ones are there here. Easily we can say here 3 is in the 100, 9 is in the tens and 8 is in the ones places there here. So 3 should be multiplied 100, again 9 should be multiplied 10, again 8 should be multiplied 1. By saying this 100, tens and ones is that. In generally, if we want to place this number, we have to take the three alphabets. We have to take one is about A, B and a C also. We have to take as A should be. In generally we have to write. In generally, we have to consider the same concept. What we have considered for the 2-digit number, the same concept we have to consider for the 3 digits also. We have a number. We have a number having 3 digits. Having 3 digits. So we have to place A is at 100 place will come children. So I'll write the next. Last concluding statement. In general, same I'm repeating children here. In general, if we have a 3-digit number, if you have a number having A at 100 place. Here having a 100 place. B is in tens and C is in units. C is in units or ones also we can pronounce children here. No problem here. C having a units. Unit place and a ones place. So, if 2-digit number means A should be in the tens place, B should be in the ones place. But we have taken the 3 digits. So 3 digits are there. Means A is at the 100 place, B is at the tens place, and C is in the units place. Also we have it. So now what we have written? The number is. Then the number is represented. The number is represented by. The number is represented by 100 is there means what? 100 A we have to write plus of B tens means we should write here a 10 B we have to write plus of C. C is in the ones place is there. So 100 A, 10 B plus of in a C. When we have to consider the 3-digit numbers. This is the concept of playing with any numbers by taking the particular digit in a place value. The particular digit as we are taking, we must find out the position of the each and every digit in any place value. So let me place still more numbers in the next class by using the alphabets and also the fundamental